Have you been scammed before because you were too trusting somebody that you thought was trustworthy? Because your heart's too big, you're trustworthy, you're a people person, don't want to let nobody down. Well, you're not alone. I was just scammed recently, and I'm here to share my story. So if you want to hear what happened to me, keep on watching. So I changed locations because in the kitchen it was cool stuff. I just had to regenerate. I'm gonna put up what regenerate mean. I'm gonna also in these videos I'm gonna start putting vocabulary that I say, and I'm gonna put the meanings on it. Just pops up different places, so just pay attention to those. But anyways, so basically, before we get started with this video, I want to make sure that I also say this. I'm not here to be shady. I'm not here for drama, all that type stuff, for negativity. No, I'm going to be very honest about this, and I'm not going to tell any lies about this. I'm going to keep it straightforward. I'm going to tell you about the good parts of the situation and the bad parts as well, because it was a good and bad situation. Okay? Okay, ready? Okay. Okay. All right, so boom. So basically, this lady, she came up to me, basically. And number one, at my job, if you know me, you basically love me. That's how it really works. Because, once you meet me, it's like, oh my God, I love coming to the store. You're my reason that I come to the store. I'm like, oh my God, stop. Chill. Right, right. I'm like that. I'm like, ugh, stop. But yeah, so basically one of those. So there was a woman, hairstylist and stuff like that. She do all that good stuff. So she approached me and stuff like that. She wanted to do my hair, but she wanted she wanted to do my hair and stuff like that. Cause I don't know. She was talking about, oh my God, I want to use you as a hair model. Listen to the word. I want you to be my hair model. She was talking to me about hair stuff. She pitched the idea. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just saying, yeah, yeah, okay. Me being just being nice. Cause number one, I know her daughter. I knew her daughter from school. That's context. I knew her daughter from school, so I'm like, yeah, of course for the moms. I'm a mama's boy myself, so I mean, why not? I got you. Stuff like that. But I forgot about it the first time. And then next thing I know, I'm walking to work and there's a car coming towards me. I'm coming like I'm in the back parking lot, coming into work. If you know where I work, you know where I work, you know what I'm talking about. But coming to the back parking lot, and so there's a car coming down a little too fast. I'm like, what? Let me hurry up and get to this building because I need to be seen on these cameras. I need them to check this because if I get hit, who gonna know? I need some footage. So I'm like, right. She pulled down the window, and now I see it's her. I'm like, oh, hey, what's going on? And so we were talking and stuff like that. And she brought up the thing. She brought it up again. The hair thing. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. So like I'm just agreeing. Because it's I'm just being nice or whatever like that. It wasn't really deep for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It wasn't. But it's okay. So it's like, okay, yeah. So next thing I know, uh, it's like a day off. It's my day off now. It's like a Saturday because I get Saturday, Sunday off. So basically, I'm about to be in this car, same car. I'm about to re-energize. Right. I was re-energizing, and I get a call, and it's from her because that's what happened when she pulled up on me. We exchanged numbers. So I get a call. Said stuff like, oh, you ready? Stuff like that, and I'm like, for what? I was confused. I was like, oh my God, the hair. And at this time, I've already installed my locks. I'm going to put a picture what that looked like because I was stunning. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you. Right, right. You saw that? I did it. Me. Anyways, my sister taught me how to do this, whatever. Anyways, okay. So basically, okay. So basically, okay. So after that, I'm like, oh my God, I already put my locks in, and I didn't want to disappoint, of course, because I'm trying to, she using me as for her brand. I'm just thinking, I'm here to help her for her stuff. I'm here for she uses my head. Blah. So basically, I start snatching them out as I'm on the phone with her. Oh my God, my nose is itching. What the fuck? God. Okay. So I started snatching them out as I'm on the phone because they're so easy to just whoop, whoop, whoop. I was taking them out quick. So basically, she came to come get me to take her to the studio and get this thing started. So what happened was she picked me up or whatever, stuff like that. I went over to her salon, a nice little cute little salon. I'm like, oh, okay, it's nice, whatever. So then what happened was, she was telling me to pick out some colors. Now she had many different kinds. She had some dark colors. She had some bright colors, and she been saying over and over she want to work with color, want to work with color, want to work with color. So you know she had a bunch of colorful packs and stuff, and so she had a rainbow one. She had a bright pink one. She had some blacks to blues. She had some blondes, all that type of stuff. And me, I would have, I would have chosen, the black, blue, just black and blue hair and stuff like that. That's my thing. I'm not that colorful when it comes to like that. And it's no. So basically, she was flipping through the packages, and I just noticing she was like flipping, continuously coming back to the color ones, and then she was mentioning the colored ones and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, so basically, you want me to pick the color ones. That's what kind of what I was picking up on. So I'm like, okay, but I'm not gonna go out in bright pink because it's like I have to go to work like this. I have to leave the house like this. So I'm like, I need something that's a little bit more, just a smidge. So I'm like, I'll do the rainbow one because you can do that's anything, whatever. And so I said, oh, we could do this one. So that was like, oh, it's gonna be nice. So it's like, okay, cool. So we were doing those. So we got started on those. I was already starting to notice when she started. Wait, hold on, let me backtrack a little bit. Let me scroll back a little bit. So first things first, she washed my hair because we took down the locks and she helped me take out my braids. And so she washed my hair. Not gonna lie, her hands were kind of magic on my scalp. They were. She was massaging my scalp. I kind of almost did doze off at the sink because it really was that good. But that's besides the point. So basically, after the wash, that's when we got started on the situation. So what I was already noticing was she started braiding the back of my head. And when I do my locks, I kind of leave a section out, that like bottom section out, because I've done it before and it kind of felt like it was pulling on my scalp. And it's like I have sensitive skin on the back of my scalp, so it's like that was not good, and I still feel it right now. So it really kind of not scarred me up because I'm not scarred or anything, but it's like it's an irritation. My skin is like pulled and it's like kind of exposed a little bit. I think I have something called psoriasis and stuff where I get like red circles around my nose area and then right here. So it's like very bad skin. I have to keep it maintained. So that pull did irritate it. It was sore. When it was braided right here, it was very sore. It was, and irritated and itchy at the same time. It was like bad, like rashy. There it is. But yeah, it was the whole back. They call it the kitchen or something like that. I don't know what that means, but kitchen. That was braided. She braided all that, and what I was noticing was she was braiding small, like dot type of braids. They were like micro, I believe. I'm gonna show a picture. I'm gonna throw up some pictures. I'm gonna show you what it looks like, the whole finished look. Let me show you what it looks like right now. But yeah, so you see those are tiny, tiny parts. So it's like she was taking a regular square part that I was expecting and then multiplying that into 4. That's what, and I'm also, okay, so basically I took a video, I'm not gonna lie, because this is after I took the hair out. This is the day after. But basically I took a video of me taking the hair out, and I'm gonna show you just 4 braids. Look, just look. This little strand right here, this little right here, had this on it. Yeah. Update. Guess how many I just took out for this little part right here. All of this. Guess how many I just took out? 4. 4. Yeah, just so she was braiding very tiny braids. I'm like, oh my, because I already knew that this was going to take forever. Now, first of things first, she called me at 3. I believe we arrived at the studio at maybe 4-ish, maybe 4:30-ish, but yeah, somewhere around those lines. And so I do know that we stopped at 8 because she had to take her daughter home, and she didn't want to have to come back and go over again. So she offered, can we continue at your spot? And I'm like, let me ask my mom. And my mom, she wasn't home, so we couldn't do that. You know the rule. If you don't know you nobody in my house. Oh my God, my nose. Give me 1 second. Hold on, guys. Braiding. We're getting back to business, stuff like that. We're just braiding, and then she decided she want to go on live, and so I was helping her with the live and stuff like that. It was going to be me talking and stuff like that, me and her talking with the fans and stuff like that. It was, a live. And so I actually, quick note, she took those lives off of her page. Keep that in mind as well. What's that for? She took, anyways. So basically, I'm helping her with the live, helping her set it up and stuff like that. She's on YouTube. So like, the people are coming in, stuff like that. We're all talking and stuff. We're talking about my weight loss journey. If you guys want, I'm gonna make a video about that too. So keep whatever. And so weight loss journey, just stuff like that. And there was times where it's like I was saying the situation, and then I didn't get to finish. She did cut me off a few times. And if you guys would watch, she can't watch the lives because she took them away, so you can't even watch it, so you can't even see what I'm talking about. But basically, there was times in the lives where I'm trying to tell the story, and then she'll cut me off to talk about something else, and it's like, wait, but I didn't even finish the other one, and then she'll go back to it, and it's like, okay, wait, what's going on? So, but it's like, so I just look like, as she's talking, like, I just look like, because professional for the thing, whatever. I'm just really just being a good ass. I'm sorry, language. I was being a good promoter. Like, I was really just doing my thing for the brand. You know what I'm saying? So, like, she was, like, showing the back of her hair, and it's like, no, it don't hurt, right? I was like, no, it do. Because, I mean, that's new. That hurt. She was gripping because I don't have a lot of hair back here. I don't. It's a drop. So, she was stretching that water. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. But anyways, yeah. So what was I saying? What was I at? Oh my God. So yeah, I was just really just getting in there, right? And so then it's like we were on YouTube first, and then it wasn't popping there. So then I went on Instagram, and we did it again on there. It was same situation. We were talking, then we saw her friend who was like a fitness person. It's a thing with those two, whatever. And so basically, we were talking to her. She was giving me advice about fitness, and I was like, oh my God, yeah, still just playing my part, it's the whole 9 yards. It's whatever. So, then after that, basically, we get done. But here's the thing about it. Before we got done, so it was like the last part of it was kind of like a little painful, a little bit, only because she was braiding behind, and it's like my hair, she was braiding from the front to the back, like braiding backwards, and my neck was hurting a little bit. I had to hold my neck for like for until she was like done. Like, I had to hold my neck while she was doing like this front parts, and I was like, ooh. And it's like she knew my neck was hurting. I was like, and she was like, some clients, I remember they bring jackets, for their necks and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. So like, my neck's hurting. You see me doing this, but it's like, okay, noted. But yeah, so I'm like, okay, whatever. So the hair came out nice and everything. It was cool, it was nice hair, nice look. She had to do this thing where she braided it and then she dipped it in hot boiling water or whatever. Yeah, she did it, and so it was a rainbow look. This is what she wanted, but here's my thing. I don't know. I just think, it was a thing of, she had all these girl clients or something like that, maybe, and then wanted a dude client on there with rainbow, like, but it's like, these were basically female braids now in my head. I know that sounds like anybody could wear them. I know anybody could wear them. I'm just saying, like, mostly you would see, females wear this. Now, I was, I never had braids like this before. I never had those in my head. I never even thought of ever doing that to my hair because it's like, I don't know, that's just not my thing. So I'm like, how am I supposed to wear this? So I already knew I was gonna have to chop that. I was gonna chop it as soon as I got home because it's like, it's a rainbow. So it's like basically like, it's very not me. I mean, it is, but that's another video. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna have to chop this anyway. So it's like, I was gonna do it anyway. So basically, we're done. We're about to go get our pictures because she wanted some pictures for the gram and stuff like that and all that. And so basically, basically. So yeah, but so when she was finished done with the dipping process, she unbraided it. And the thing about this, the colors and stuff like that, I knew the colors that she used. I picked the colors basically, but the thing about it is, I didn't know how they were gonna look in my head because she, blends all those colors together, and makes it work. So I didn't know how it was gonna work because she just does it. It was a secret. I didn't look at my hair the whole entire time. The whole entire time I didn't see the look, and so there was a thing where she was like, don't look. She kept saying it over and over. I'm like, it's not that deep because it's like I'm not gonna look. I really haven't looked this whole entire time. It's good. I'm not gonna look. And so basically, I looked. It was a big surprise, big reveal. That was the big thing because on her stuff we were posting, wait till we come back for the big reveal, so like that. So she posted all that and stuff like that. And keep in mind, she did tell me if I post my stuff, whatever, tag her and stuff like that. I checked. There's no tag on mine. She posts me on her page. It's still on there. If you go and look, it's still on there. She didn't tag me. I'm like, that's weird. Why didn't I get my tag? What's going on here? But she tagged me in the lives that she deleted. But yeah, whatever. And so basically, it was a big reveal. Ooh, I'm put on the part. Ooh, I like it. The big deal. So basically, I'm ready to go home because at this point I was already irritable because here's what I realized about myself. I don't like being touched. I just realized that. I mean, not in that way because it's not that way. Basically, it's like when people have to, adjust your head because you have to put your head in a certain position. That was a little, ooh, like every time like it happened, it was like, like a tap of the glass until it started cracking and stuff like that. That's what it kind of was. Like it was kind of getting to that at the end, towards the end, because I was doing a thing where I was like, head check, like see if my head was good, and she'd be like, oh yeah, it's good, or something like that, or like a little up, just direct the head. And then, but she did say she would do that, and so I understand, but I guess I just realized, nah, this is not for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna go to a salon ever again. Nobody ever touches my head, but me. I'm the only one who does my hair anyway, so it's like, I don't even need to go to a salon. I would never go to a salon or book with anyone, like, so yeah, so anyway, I learned that it's too much touching. It's like, ew, too much head positioning, and it's like what I also was like, it was pissed me off just a smidge. Like when it's like when you're braiding or whatever, and then it gets tangled. So it's a lot of pulling it apart. So that was like you know what I'm saying? It was just a little couple of those. I'm like, okay, but I'm just like, okay, shh, no saying. It was like whatever, and so, yeah. So basically done. We get done with the hair. We take our pictures, and so I'm ready to go home at this point. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm done my part. I don't care about this anymore at all. It's irritating, but I'm still positive me. So we go. She needs to go pick up burritos for her daughters, and so I'm waiting outside. I'm on the phone with my friend, and she come outside with a drink, and I remember saying, she's like, oh, Cash App or Zelle? I got confused right there. I'm like, did she say Cash App or Zelle? And I made a confused face, like, what do you mean? And she went back inside, like I'll be right back. I'm like, I was confused. That's where everything went south. I'm like, what is this? I asked my friend, I'm like, did she say, yeah, what's Cash App or Zelle? I'm not. I didn't know we were supposed to be paying for this. I didn't. She didn't. We never spoke about nothing like that. When she said this, she came up to me. She tracked me down. She found me in that parking lot. She asked me, approached me about my cranium. I never came to her about my hair at all. So I don't know what this was. I was confused. I'm like, what? I didn't know I was paying for this. Not at all. We never said nothing about me paying for this. So I'm like, and number one, when she said that, I'm thinking, did she buy me a burrito? I didn't ask for one. I'm not hungry. I ate this morning. I had a big bowl of oatmeal. So I didn't, it's not for me. So I'm like, what is this? And so I was like, okay, let me test this. Let me see what she's talking about. And so I said, oh, I heard you say Cash App or Zelle. How much? And she said, oh, I'm not going to charge you 500 like I usually would. And I was already like, oh, so she's talking about this hair. Got it. So I'm already upset. Like, okay, I didn't got scammed because it's now done. Now, if she would have said something like, "Hey, okay," so I thought, and actually, I don't you do. I don't know much about bookings and hairstyles and stuff like that, but I do believe there's something called a down deposit or something like that. Or don't you pay up front for something like that? Or I don't know how it usually work, but no, that's no. We never spoke about that. If she would have told me that, I would have never said yes. Never, because I don't need that. I already have my dreadlocks and I ripped those out for her. So I'm confused. And I wasn't going to pay her. I was not. I wasn't, because she said hair model. Model means you pay me or it's free. So I'm confused. So I told her that I was going to pay her with her daughter, because I bought 2 products from her daughter, legit. And here's the thing. So I bought it from her daughter. That was great. So that's an actual legit purchase. But this, I'm like, so I told them that I didn't have money right then, so I was gonna wait till my next paycheck. So my next paycheck happened. But here's the thing though, her daughter was on top of it. Well, on top of it, she texted me, is payment due? I was $20. I said, yes, sweetheart, let me grab that for you. Cash apped it, bam, we're done here. But number one, I did believe I asked how much when I was with the mom. She never gave me a price. She never gave me one. Not at all. She ain't say one. I was waiting to hear it. She never said it. So I'm like, okay. So I still was thinking, should I? I'm not gonna, but I'm not gonna, no. My heart would not let me not do it, because it's like she did stand there on her feet. So I did pay her. I paid her with, sent it to her daughter, stuff like that. She didn't give me a price. I made my own. So, but basically, that's what happened to me. I had those braids in, and I didn't even have those in for long. I only had those in for 3 days, because I couldn't take those no more. They were making my head itchy. I think the stuff that she was using might have irritated my scalp. I might have been allergic to something in it. I don't know. But it was just making my head extra itchy. Or if that's just the process of them. And made like a back perimeter of my head, like the back perimeter where the little hairs is that she braided. It has like a ring around it, like a irritated red ring around it. I tried to take a picture, but I'm not a good photographer. I couldn't get it. I don't know how to snap that, but it's all bumpy and raised. It's all welted up and stuff. My skin was raised because it's not used to something like that. So, yeah, I just snatched those out immediately. I cut those out. But yeah, so this video right here is just like, I know there's probably somebody out there who's experienced something like this. Please let me know in the comments what happened. I want to hear from you, because this is the first. I don't ever go to salons. I have no reason to. I do my own stuff. This is also, this is how it looks now. This is my hair. She braided this. This is the small hair. She was gripping. You see the parts. You can still see the parts a little bit. No, you can't. It's too dark. But yeah, so that's what happened to me. She scammed me. I should not have had to pay for that. She said hair model. She came to me. I didn't come to her. Not at all. I did not book with her. But yeah, so you know what to do. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you new. I'm trying to branch out, share that for me, please. I'm outie, I'm tired. Good night.